Hello, beloveds. Welcome to the channel if you're new. And hello again if you're coming back. And I just have a message here. So we are we're just past halfway through the Akashic Enlightenment Level 1 webinar that's going on now. And today there was a very powerful transmission, light language transmission that came in for the class, and I just wanted to share part of the message with you, as it does feel like it is part of a collective call. And basically it is connecting each of us to our highest and best self, calling us into alignment. And it is a strong message from the Pleiadians of everyone needing to step into who they really are. There's a reference to being the ambassador that you signed up for. You came down here for a reason. You are here for a reason. You're an ambassador. And this means that you have the responsibility of carrying through your soul work. And this is very important at this time as we are getting prepared to step into 2020. And there was also a message that there is going to be more coming from the Pleiadians, and that there is going to be coming more messages in 2020 from them as well. There was also a scene, and when I do the light language clairvoyantly, when I do the light language, I see clairvoyantly at the same time. And there was this very clear image of being on a Pleiadian ship, which this was my first time boarding a ship. I've been on Arcturian ships, and I've been on Aquilorian ships before in Shasta. And being on this Pleiadian ship, there was a feeling of a battle going on. And this is the second time that I've seen this. The first time I saw it, I think, was in 2018 in the spring, and it was during a Arcturian transmission that a friend of mine was doing, and I had this very clear image that there was a battle going on in another dimensional space outside of Earth, and that we are here as ambassadors, more or less working in this dimensional space to help heal that or prevent that or bring that to an end. So what we're doing here in this dimensional space is affecting more than just us, just Earth here. There's a lot riding on this, is what seemed to be the message. And with that, there is a great importance for each soul to be aligning with what they signed up to do. So if you are a light worker and you are aware of your assignment, gifts, whatever it is that you came down here to be helping others get into alignment, into higher knowing, understanding who they are in relationship to God and Source, all that is, it is definitely time for you to stop questioning, stepping up into that, and it is time to just really fully embrace doing that. No more excuses. It's time to just fully step forward with everything that you have to give and to share at this time. And there was just a really powerful alignment, and those that were in the class immediately got attuned to having that clarity. And this is the level at which things are coming in now, where there is no time. And when there is no more time left, I know there is no time, but in a linear sense, but they're just going to the direct point of, I call this like the 0 point, or when you go to the highest visible point in consciousness, it's the direct route. And when you look at everything from there, there is an instant clarity. There's no needing to look at past lives. There's no needing to try to even read what your soul path is. There is just an instant download, an instant knowing, an instant reconnection where everything is suddenly brought in. All the fears that you had, all the doubts, just start dropping off like they're dead. They're no longer able to even hold on to the resonance that you're at now, because all of a sudden you have just been sparked right to that divine alignment as high as you can possibly hold in that moment, and everything else that is blocking that from manifesting and moving forward just falls away. And this is the level at which we're getting to at this time. So I wanted to share that with you. I have heard at least one other astrologer say that the Pleiadians have been sending messages that there is going to be more contact happening, and in the next couple of months and in 2020, as things are really ramping up here. So there may be more connections like this going on. I'll do a check-in and see if the light language is appropriate for everyone else out there, or if it was just meant for the group doing the class. And I will think about posting that as well. So I got the go-ahead to share this portion of the class, as it wasn't just for the class. They are just using our connection with doing the class in Akashic Enlightenment, the space that we set up to have this higher connection. This is the type of communication that can take place. So this is a really good example of why to use Akashic Enlightenment, help you really attune and turn on your antenna, which is the chakras that are above your head, to receive this higher connection. And the more that you practice with it, the more that can come through. So this was quite a big connection that happened, and I'll start at the point where I say, there's a big download coming in. So what happened is that I had a very large download or frequency connection come in for me, very strong, stronger than I've probably ever felt. And it came all the way down my body. I felt it all the way down to my feet. And shortly after that, then the light language came and the transmission came through. And then after that, everybody kind of had their response to that alignment. So just know going into this that this light language is, it's very strong. It's not, it's much stronger than what I usually put on the YouTube channel. This is usually, more of what I save for the alignment sessions. So just be prepared for that going in. You may immediately have a response of feeling like you know what you need to do, feeling like you're called into action. You may have a sudden release of something. So just be aware of that going in. Set up kind of a sacred healing space. Don't listen to this while you're driving your car or when you're at work trying to focus on something else. So just, create a sacred space when you listen to this. And I hope you enjoy it.
They are, I'm really just trying to be a good listener, and they're like, please tell Sherry to speak what's coming up, because it'll align with you with what light language you're getting in that you don't know what it is, and it will attune you to the frequency.
They want me to speak it?
I hate being someone who asks too much, and they're like, just stop it and ask her.
I'll speak it, it's fine. It's weird though, because I don't feel it coming through my mouth. I just feel it coming down through the crown and then hitting you guys on your crown, like the pillar is descending, right? You guys feel that? It's just downloading. I don't feel it coming to my mouth now.
I don't think it was your mouth. I think it was just have her attuned to it, and it'll anchor you.
Yeah.
I think they're I'm getting clear on my throat chakra, because I've been coughing and opening.
Right now, you mean?
Yes, right now and lately, like this month, last month in October.
Yeah, well, we are doing these classes, which will attune you as well to your connection to light code frequencies. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep going. I know, it's just like a star party right now.
Can you see the on the screen? Can you see your beams of light?
I do. I just saw that. Can't make it up.
I mean, the light is behind you, but the beam's showing up in front of you.
You see that? Yeah.
And then there's a dot right down there, a little.
Where?
It's look at me. I'm pointing like you can see my finger. It's a moving orb.
Oh, do we have an orb?
Yeah. Can you see it? It's
No.
totally bouncing around.
No, I can see it. I wish I could see it.
Yeah, it's bouncing around.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit of Sherry's.
there's a big download coming in right now. Holy God.
It's a what?
There's a
Download.
big download coming in
So
right
I can see Michelle's aura bubble,
now. Hold on.
and I can see Sherry's a little bit, but I can see more Michelle's because you're in a white background.
Okay, that's fascinating. I can't see any of
But
it.
I can't see anything else, so that's it. Like it stops there.
So Sherry, it's near the wicker. It's like overlaying on the wicker basket, and it's bouncing around.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I'm just download central right now. I'm at a point where I don't know if I'm going to be able to think much more. They're piling in the energy. Okay, let's just go to the next question.
Is it here? Is it here?
I'm like drunk right now.
Because I feel
So great.
I felt it all the way down to my feet, which I have not felt that before. So, okay. Let's just keep going.
I can do this. I'm okay. I'm picking up 10. I'm going forward.
To another dimension.
All right, do this.
Oh. Incoming. I'm going to do light language. Kotuanere eshi katanere okotu otu akatiare eshi katanere eki ato oto eshi hachare kotuanene eke etiare kotuare eshi eshu kotuanere ekatiare ushukotu uane eka atia echare kotuanene ekatiare kotu ushukotuane etiane ki iti anyane ko oto oshi Kotuare ekia hatiare ukotu one eshi hatatiaro kotuare ekatiare kotu eshi katanene ekatia oto oshi katia ane ekatia toro kotuare ekatiare kotuare ekatiare ishi kotu inane enane ekata are ki atone eti eshi kotu ane ekatiare kotu oshu kotu ore ki etare ki inane neneshi Enene ikatiare ikotu une ikatia eshikitia atare iki etiane iki ishi kotu atika atuku arekati anene ika atu eshikitiane ehi tiane e hukutu une eshi hatia anene eshi hatiare eshiare kotu ukutuare eshi katare eshi kotu une ikatiane Akatiane eki atu oshukutu okotuane. Hatiare ki eshi hatu okotuane ne eshi etuare e hatiare e hatuane ne eshi ki atiare eshi tuane ne eka tuare eshi ka autu oshuku tuane ne atiare ko tuane ne eshi ene eshi katiane Kotuatia etia oko tuanere eshikatiare ea tuare ekatonene iki ati ashi ki otuani ikatiare ki atuanere eshi hatiare kotuanini kutu ushu kotuane ekatiane etiare she Katua anyare e shi kotu anene e ti ishikanyare kotu anyane ki iti anyane atiare kotu oshu kotu ukutu andi ikti itiare ki tiano kotu ekatia echa kotu uku atia ekatia tiare kotu uare eshi. Eare eshi kotu anene ki itiare kotu tu anyane.
Wow.
Okay.
What they say?
There is a lot going on with that. So this was a very accelerated reconnection to your star families, your star lineages. There was a lot of galactic maps that were coming in. Then they were saying it's very important to know that you are ambassadors to bring in those connections here. They repeated that like 4 times. Then, which I haven't seen before, we were actually on, it looked like a Pleiadian ship. All right. And yeah, there is a lot going on, and this is preparation for 2020. There is a lot. They kind of gave us like a prequel of things to come. And I heard another channeler say this too, that they've got work for people in 2020, and it's coming.
They have what?
They've got work for people to do in 2020, and it's starting to come in now. Okay, there's going to be big messages that are coming in 2020. There's kind of a battle going on up there.
Yeah.
All right. And so we're going to be online to do what we need to do here. Not in like a way that we have to be in fear, but it's game time.
I cried. Tears came out.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty intense.
That was big. I'm glad we recorded this. We can listen to it if we need to, but
yes.
That was, so that had that resonance, kind of like the emergency message I got at the beginning of October, where it's a whole other heightened level of like, kind of like a parent, like, pay attention. This is important. Do this, get online. I have goosebumps everywhere. And I also saw that this is also part of what I'm going to be writing. So, but we're soul family, we're soul connected. This is why we're coming together. You guys will have your work that you need to do, right? I think Michelle's downloading hers, right? You got your meeting message of we're ambassadors, right? We're here, we're to do work, we're getting aligned, the assignments are coming in. It's showtime, it's game time, it feels like.
Oh, wow. This was intense.
That was intense.
Tight.
I told you this. They dropped it when we were in Kauai and we did these questions. They were not kidding around, and it wasn't like this before.
This is nothing like Shasta.
When I did these questions, it was not on this level.
Don't you think the acceleration is so extreme, even compared to Shasta time 3 months ago or 2 months ago?
Absolutely.
It's like 3 times the speed of what that felt like 2 months ago, right? Like, intense.
Yeah. So everything is going quickly or in an accelerated time.
So I resonate with what you said of the battle, because I heard my best friend talking about it, and she does light language too. And she said that there's in space, obviously we can see it, we're kind of like hidden here with whatever they throw in the air and all the crap that we
protected.
Right, so it's kind of like we live in another reality, but it's happening in front of us.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen the battle. Last year I saw it too.
So how is it like Star Wars?
Pretty much, right?
That one was like a scene out of Star Wars. Big ships.
Have you seen the ships here? Because I have
on the ship. Like, I haven't seen a view of a ship like that. Actually, I don't think I usually board Pleiadian ships.
They're so
Arcturian ships, the Aquilorians. Yeah, I haven't boarded a Pleiadian ship.
Wow.
That's what that was.
So I hope that this was helpful for you and that you have had your own alignment experience. Also, I'm going to be out of town, traveling. I'm getting my own assignments. I have to go and do some writing for the second book that has been only half written. And so I need to finish that. And looks like there's some downloads that are going to come this month to finish that as well. And I'm not able to do readings when I'm doing that. So mid-month I'll be offline. So if you need a reading, please contact me now before that or towards the end of the month. And yes, I hope you're doing well. If there are any other messages that other people are receiving as an increase to the energies that are happening now, you can post that below. And I wish you well on your journey, and much love, much light, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.